Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zahid Rahman. My matric number is 23DLH20F2035, and my group friend is Muhammad Amrul Azim bin Karudin 23DLH20F2038, and also my friend is Naziha binti Omar 23DLH20F20003, and Siti Aini Najah binti Muhammad Zukri 20DLH20F and 2005. Today our we present is soil science. The presentation title is problematic soil in Malaysia, and our lecturer name is Suresh anak lelaki Narasen, and the place of the problematic soil in Malaysia is in a Jompel district. So what is a problematic soil? Problematic soil is the causes of an additional problem from the engineering point of view as a result of the circumstance of its composition or a change in environmental conditions. What are problem soil and their management? The soils which possess characteristics that make them uneconomical for the cultivation of crop without adopting a proper reclamation measure are known as problem soils. Often we resort to chemical means to reclamation that leads to. What are the main of the problem soils? The key point of the problem soil is soil compaction. Dense soil that drains water very slowly. Topsoil removal and erosion are the three key soil of problem. Evaluation your soil and making necessary adjustment and improvement prior to planting will save your time and money and result in a healthier landscape. What is major problematic of soil? Problematic soil key distinction major content is first is clay soils dominated by a clay particle waterlogging, compaction, poor aeration and difficult to cultivate. Second is sandy soil dominated by a coarse sand particle, poor fertility, low FOM and low water holding capacity, also erosion. The place we chosen for the problematic soil is in the Jompel district. Jompel district is a place in Negeri Sembilan. So the problem of the soil is in Jompel district is the soil is also very acidic and the soil also is alkaline. So the problematic soil on this place is acid soil. The soil is having a pH less than 7 and is called acidic soil. Acid soil has a pH between 4 minus 4.7.5. So what are the causes of acidic soil? The causes of the acidic soil is there are three basic things P and K that causes acidic soil. The first is and most common is supply the organic matters and mineral that break down in a soil over time are acidic in nature and make the soil acidic. This is a common and pine forests and peatbogs. Also, acid rain also becomes a causes of acid soil. There have four major causes for the soil to become acid. The listed below. First is rainfall and leaching. Second is acidic parent material, organic matter decay like an animal and a plant, also harvest of high yielding crops, and nitrification of ammonium. Next is this all above is the causes of soil acidity and more easily to understood when we consider that a soil is acid. When there is an abundance of acidic quotient, pronounced cation like hydrogen and aluminium present compared to the alkaline quotient like calcium, magnesium, potassium, also sodium. Next, I will give to my friend.
Hi, my name is Naziha binti Omar. My message number F2003. How to prevent acid soil? The most common way to raise the pH of soil is to add pulverized limestone to the soil. Limestone as a soil acid neutralizer and consists of either calcium and magnesium carbonate or calcium carbonate. They are called dolomitic limestone and calcific limestone respectively. Soil acidity can be corrected easily by liming the soil or adding basic material to neutralize the acid present. The most commonly used liming material is agriculture limestone, the most economical and relatively easy to manage source. How do you reduce acidity in soil naturally? If your soil is alkaline, you can lower your soil pH or make it more acidic by using several products. These include sphagnum peat, elemental sulfur, aluminium sulfate, iron sulfate, acidifying nitrogen, and organic mulches. This is the advantage and disadvantage. Soil acidification decrease. What happens if soil is too acidic? When soil becomes too acidic, it can decrease the availability of essential nutrients, increase the impact of toxic elements, decrease the plant production and water use. Soil acidifies because the construction of hydrogen ions in the soil increases. Ammonium nitrogen is readily converted to nitrate and hydrogen ion in the soil. If nitrate is not taken up by plants, it can leach away from the root zone, leaving behind hydrogen ions, thereby increasing soil acidity. What mineral can reduce soil acidity? Calcium amended liming is effective for correcting soil acidity and for alleviating all toxicity. Magnesium is able to prevent or migration through the cytosolic plasma membrane in root tips. Next, I will be a pass to my friend Amirul Azim. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, my friend. And now I present about alkali soil. Alkali or alkaline soil are clay soils with high pH, a poor soil structure, and a low infiltration capacity. Often they have a hard calcareous layer at 0.5 to 1 meter depth. The cause of soil alkalinity are natural or they can be man-made. Natural cause is the presence of soil mineral producing sodium carbonate NaCO and sodium bicarbonate NaHCO, open weathering. No other source of man-made sodium salts addition to the agriculture field. And alkaline soils with solid CaCO can be reclaimed with grass, culture, organic compost, waste hair and feather, organic garbage, etc., ensuring the incorporation of much acidifying material, inorganic or organic material, into the soil and enhancing dissolved Ca in the field water by releasing CO gas, deep blowing and incorporating the calcareous subsoil into the topsoil also help. I will pass to my friend Siti Aini Najia. Thank you.
My name is Siti Aini Najia binti Muhammad Sukari. My metric number F2005. I will explain about how to prevent alkaline soil. Alkaline soil with solid CaCO3 can be reclaimed with grass cultures, organic compost, waste hair and feathers, organic garbage, ensuring the incorporation of much acidifying material, inorganic and organic material into the soil and enhancing dissolved Ca in the field water by releasing CO2 gas, deep blowing and incorporating the calcareous subsoil into the topsoil and also soils containing highly alkaline soil may find it difficult to grow healthy and fertile plants, causing property values to fall. Highly alkaline soil with pH level of 8 and above bind important soil nutrient to plant growth. This can result in yellow to white leaf, stunt growth, and poor root development. Lowering the level of soil alkalinity is possible with the help of sulfur elements and organic matter. With proper use, these amendments will lower the pH of the soil, release essential nutrients, and allow for the growth of beautiful landscapes. Next, how to reduce alkalinity. Soil can be classified as acidic or alkaline depending on their pH level. Soil with a pH higher than 7.0 are considered alkaline and are usually composed of materials such as limestone. Unfortunately, most plants cannot tolerate soil pH above 7.0 because high soil pH tends to reduce the availability of soil nutrients. While lowering soil pH can be challenging, over time it can be done, whereas chemical and non-chemical methods can lower the alkalinity of the soil. How to repair alkaline soil? First, add sulfur. Second, amend with peat moss. Third, try compost wood chips or sawdust. 4. Keep at it. 5. Always add compost. Next, what causes alkaline soil? Alkaline soils are less common than acidic or neutral soils. It is more common in arid areas or desert that lack rain, or in dense forests. Watering the soil with hard water also increases the chance of alkaline soil because hard water contains lime. Pure water has a pH range of 7, but most water sources participate in the surrounding environment, so the pH varies by region. At that observed minerals is more likely to be alkaline. Alkaline water is commonly found in natural spring or mountain runoff. It is also found in water that pass over limestone. Another reason why water may be alkaline is due to the surrounding agricultural practice. Those living in rural areas with nearby areas may be aware of this because many commercial farmers use lime to memorize their land. When it flows into the air, it raises the pH. In some areas, alkaline soils are due to limestone material being added when home builders remove topsoil during construction. Upper soils are often replaced with alkaline subsoil and building materials such as limestone, gravel, and concrete. Irrigation with high pH water increases alkalinity as well. In some areas, alkaline soils are common and it may be an endless battle to improve them. Many gardeners in alkali areas use container gardening for plants that need acid soil. Next, conclusion. In conclusion, our group was able to understand how to deal with soil problems in the place we chose so that the soil problems did not affect any agriculture activities or crop for the landscape. Therefore, we know a solution to help the land from continuing to be the cause of infertile crops and agriculture. In addition, we also know what substances are contained in each acid alkali and solid acidity. We understand the entirety of this topic and it is easy for us to use this knowledge to do activities later. That's all for me. Thank you.